Welcome in Spa-Francorchamps for round 6 of Porsche Mobil 1 Supercup, maybe one of the best tracks in the world. As a driver, you most of the time need to adjust from corner to corner, but mainly because of the length of the track, which is 7 kilometers, and also all the tarmac changes, high speed, slow speed corners, makes it difficult.
Spa is a bit of everything. It's a bit of attacking and it's a bit of being patient as well to not overdrive the corner. I think everybody loves Spa. It's one of the greatest tracks you can do, and I think Spa have also the greatest corner of them all, a Rouge. You always have a bit of the feeling that you are really on the edge of what you can do as a driver and what the car is capable to do.
I did not test here on these new parts. There's a lot of grip, different than the old parts, so we need to adapt corner by corner. And this is what I love, a little bit of freestyling. Very happy, thanks to Schumacher CLT for the great start, but for sure we always need to keep going.
Before in practice was quite good, the car was really strong. Parts of the track were resurfaced, some were not. So it was all about finding the new limits in the braking zones and the grip you have on the new asphalt. So yeah, it was quite a good session for us.
We won in quali today, super happy, the team did a great job. Yeah, we start on the front row with Larry, so super happy for the team and I'm focused to finish the job tomorrow.
Well, to be honest, it was my first lap and it was my safer lap. I had another lap that got deleted from a track limit. I think that the new asphalt is significantly grippier. I think that if we had a completely dry session, the lap record would have been broken even more.
The qualifying session was again interesting. The weather conditions proved to be a deciding factor in the end, even though nobody expected any rain. It came in the end and there was no lap time with the second set. You could see that there was again a very good performance from CLRT. They have the two top spots and it will be interesting for tomorrow because for sure they're going to have a team strategy again.
Green flag comes at the back of the field. To the right of screen is Larry Tenforder. To the left of screen is Marvin Klein, and we are go for round 6 in the Porsche Mobil 1 Super Cup. They make their way down towards La Source for the first time. Marvin Klein going defensive. Larry Tenforder coming off the challenges of Huub van Eindhoven, who's made a great start. We've got a spinner in the middle of the pack, but look at Huub van Eindhoven in the orange and black there, going down the inside of Larry Tenforder. They're going to be side by side into a Rouge, and Radion, who's going to back off first? Wheel to wheel all the way up, Radion there. Larry Tenforder ran wide. Huub van Eindhoven was not backing off, and in the pink BWT Legner racing car, Harry King will now pass his championship rival, going up the Kemmel straight and in towards Legum. Oh, there's been a lock up there. Almost contact. Has Harry King been hit from behind? They've all gone wide as they make their way through Lake. That's Jaap van Lagen.
So here's the start. Larry gets a pretty good start with King just behind. Actually, bad start under pressure, but recovers really well up the inside. A little bit follow the leader. A tap into turn 1 for our leader. No issues really. And then this is the spin. Damaged right rear rim, which probably gave a puncture.
Tucked in the toe is Huub van Eindhoven. Will he be close enough to make an attack? Marvin Klein thinks so because he's defending, and Huub van Eindhoven is going to look to the outside. In the background, Alessandro Gueretti. Oh, Ariel Levy looks like Keegan Masters has gone straight on. Ariel Levy has gone straight on as well. Now they're side by side in the blue and white. That's Levy, and in the orange livery, that's Keegan Masters, who's going to have to allow him back through. But in doing so, he might allow Gueretti through as well, Jordan.
Yeah, but they're both running off, overtaking each other off the track, and now side by side, Masters off the road. It's all kicking off.
Well, he's tucked in. The slipstream is Larry Tenforder. Is he too close, though, to maximise that? Up the hill they go.
Here he comes.
Harry King right there. But Larry Tenforder is right in his toe as they head up the Kemmel straight once more. And they're all trying to break the toe now. Marvin Klein leading us. We're on board with 4th place and championship leader Larry Tenforder. Jaap van Lagen next along in the queue. Ariel Levy was under attack from Alessandro Gueretti. No changes there in the end. As a little bit further back, Roar Lindland in the number 6 runs deep into the corner, and that will allow Kaz Havercourt to come through, who's trying to recover after an earlier incident. Tenforder right behind King, isn't he? Jaap van Lagen has made a mistake, and there he is rejoining the track into the path of a few cars as well. And Jaap van Lagen was having such a superb race, but now he's in danger of not scoring any points. He drops out of the top 10 as Theo Overhaus makes a bold move down the inside of Tauscher. A bit too bold though, and now they're both off into the gravel.
Right, there's in the background.
Oh, there we go.
The lock-up, as we saw. That's a big lock-up. I reckon he might have had a problem there. This is Overhaus with Tauscher coming out the inside curb, side by side. They then can't turn straight into the gravel trap. So not too much damage by the looks of things, but both races ruined. Gap is still 3/10. It's copy and paste. He's going to have to cover the line again. Larry's really good on the brakes. Harry, oh, he's going for it.
Dive bomb from Larry Tenforder sends it down the inside of Harry King. He sold the dummy on him, and now we will be side by side between the 2 championship leaders. Down towards Eau Rouge. Who's going to bail first? Harry King gets his elbows out on Larry Tenforder. Smoke pouring out as they go wheel to wheel, both over the Raidillon there. And Harry King and Larry Tenforder will now continue this battle all the way up the Kemmel Straight. This is getting feisty between Harry King and Larry Tenforder, and who's going to give first as we get in towards Les Combes? It'll be Harry King, who just holds the position, but you can tell we're watching a championship fight on this circuit here between Harry King and Larry Tenforder.
Here we go, covers the line, dives up the inside. Here's the side pod. Oh, big stab of oversteer for Tenforder. Harry King gets out the way. Look at this. Touched again there. I think they touch again here. They do. And again and again.
It was very dangerous on the Rouge.
Yeah, I think you gave as good as you got. They were side by side.
That's been noted as well, so we will see what happens with that. But out front, it has been a very, very cool and calm drive from Marvin Klein, who has led us from the front. And for the first time since Zandvoort 2022, Marvin Klein will stand on the top step of the podium in the Porsche Mobil 1 Super Cup as he climbs ever closer to the top of the championship standings.
You really, really deserve it. Congrats, mate. Congrats. Congrats. Yes, 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 yes! Finally, finally!
So his championship has now come alive. He's closed the gap to both King and Tenforder.
Great job, Eric. Good result. You get what you deserve when you throw.
Oh, maybe there's a little bit of history there. You get what you deserve. We could be in for a bit of a spicy last 2 rounds of the championship here.
Marvin Klein takes his first win of the season, Huub van Eindhoven his first podium, and Harry King back on the podium once again. That is now 5 for the season for Harry King. Larry Tenforder off the podium once again. That's 2 in a row. We haven't seen him on the podium, but he still is our championship leader, ahead of Alessandro Gueretti. Keegan Masters in P6, Robert De Haan in 7th, Ariel Levy 8th, Jaap van Lagen went wide, was in the top 5, dropped to 9th place. Seb Freimnitz, the 3rd of the rookie drivers, in 10th place behind De Haan and Levy. Then it was Rousset, Schuten doing a great job as the wild card, top wild card there in 12th. Then Zendelli, Hernandez, Tauscher, Brasky, Overhaus, Havercourt recovered to 18th. Not his day today. Bernier had a spin and some contact as well. Not a good day for him. Lindland was in 20th place. And then outside of that, Vistante got involved in a couple of incidents today. Maggi and Pisani both had spins. Jisang and Shaheen crashed behind the safety car. Mathieu Gilbert had a crash on the opening, had a crash with Kaz Havercourt, and Flint Schuring was taken out on the opening lap. Harry King's out on the podium. What a showdown between him and Larry Tenforder today.
We had great pace. I was just managing the gap between myself and Huub in front, and also keeping an eye on the mirrors for Larry. And on the final lap, of course, Larry took a bit of a desperate move up the inside, but I got a great run out, and I led my way down to Eau Rouge and maintained my 3rd place. everything is on the line. You know, I don't have a hell of a lot to lose, but I've got a lot to gain.
Marvin Klein, our winner. He's had to wait a long time to be back on that top step.
Finally. Thanks to the team. Yesterday we did the pole, the car was amazing, and today also. So yeah, thanks to the whole team for this, because they are crazy.
That is all from round 6 of the Porsche Mobil 1 Super Cup, and we will be back for Zandvoort at the end of August. So we will see you there. For now, it is goodbye.
I had a really good first lap, and I had the gap to manage the race. Then after the safety car, I needed to manage it because I was so surprised about the slipstream. But we managed it really well, and we did it. Finally, super happy. This victory today means a lot. The team did a great job, so yeah, super happy for them.
Of course, we had some rookie podiums last year. This year the speed was really good. We were a bit unlucky in some races. And now finally all came together, and it feels really good that we're now on the overall podium. It was an opportunity. I had a good exit from one. He had a little bit worse, and then it was slipstreaming side by side down a Rouge. So yeah, it's always tricky to go too wide into a Rouge, and then he got onto the marble, so he was a bit compromised. From there on, we could go side by side, and I had the better exit into turn 5, so that made it work.
The whole race was pretty calm from my side. I was covering the car in all the right places. And yeah, Larry decided to put a bit of a torpedo move down the inside from very far back. He nearly took himself out of the race, but grateful that he didn't. And I also managed to get the position back again, driving side by side into the famous Rouge section. With a championship on the line, you cannot script this kind of stuff, and I'm sure it makes a great story.
In the beginning, that was maximum I could do. I think I chose a bit of wrong position in turn 1. That's why I get in the shit in the Rouge, and I had no speed on the straight. I got passed by 5-6 cars. I found my way up to P4. I had a great battle in the last lap. It was a bit dangerous in the Rouge. Luckily, my front didn't broke. Otherwise, I think it will be looking very differently here. But in the end, focus on the next race. Don't get in this situation again, and heads up.